Alright, so we were on our way to the blacksmith and we've run into this messenger here in the middle of the road.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
I'm not sure what he means by admit what happened. But hey, maybe he'll give us a reward.
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
Okay. I don't know, is he actually going to attack me? I do like, that it automatically switches between my left and right hand whenever I punch.
Bloody hurt.
I wish he wouldn't have got stuck in the bush here. Oh, he's unconscious. Okay, well, where'd he go? I lost him in the bush here. I was gonna take him out onto the road. But I lost him. Okay, well, maybe he'll stand up and I can, oh, there he is.
All right.
Oh, that was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
Oh. I was hoping he might
Hey?
give me a reward for that, but I guess not. So, off we go, I guess, to the blacksmith. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I was kind of really hoping he'd give me a reward for that, for beating him up. I think that little rabbit means there's guards, around. Or we might be spotted for beating him up, I'm not sure. It's gone now, so. Okay, I think the blacksmith is gonna be up here. And we can talk to him about getting a job from him. I figured, since our pa was a blacksmith and we have a little bit of experience with that, it might be the best place to come before we tried the miller. It's probably up here further. Tachov. Takov, maybe? Something like that. That kind of looks like pebbles.
That's a fine maypole.
Okay.
God grant you health.
Okay, it's not pebbles. I thought it might be, but nope. Okay, we found the tavern. Thinking the blacksmith is probably down here. Yep. Let's see if we can talk to him real quickly. Let's wash the blood off of us first. There we go. Good as new. And let's go talk to the blacksmith.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Okay.
Fucking steel.
Okay, I'm assuming that we need all of this. Okay. Start forging. Start forging at the anvil by pressing X. We want to forge a hunting sword.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. Try poking it around for a bit.
Okay. Move workpiece. Okay. You can move it back and forth in the fire to heat it up.
Come on, Henry. I don't have all day. Back and forth. Get the furnace. Nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows.
Okay. Okay, I'm assuming we need to heat this up a bit more. Okay, our sword is starting to get hot.
But you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it
Okay.
out.
So I think we need to get the end here.
See? That's exactly the straw color we want.
Okay.
You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now. So come over to the anvil.
Okay.
Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Okay. Sliding it back and forth like we did on the...
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Hold down R to raise your hammer. Strike by releasing. Try striking the sword a few times.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dog could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Okay. So we can square to rotate. Start on the end.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
I think we definitely need a bit more stamina. This is pretty neat.
It's cooled now.
Okay.
You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Okay, let's come back over here and work the bellows. Get it nice and hot. Okay. The attention to detail here is pretty cool. I don't think we got that tip hot enough. Okay, that's a nice yellow, I think.
So come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the spark, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a groove. There you go. We've got it finished.
All right.
What's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Okay, let's temper the blade. After you finish forging your sword, you must still temper it with X. All right. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, it's definitely a sword. Okay, smithing success. Okay. Nice. So, tells us our stats and the quality of it. Okay.
Right. Let's have a look.
Let's see what he thinks.
Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up.
Okay, this is all kind of stuff
by
that
the
he went
ring.
over
It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
as we were forging the sword.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep
Oh,
your things.
nice.
And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Okay. Alright, so we've got our own bed. Let's go over and check out our room real quick. Is it in here? No. That's just robbing him. Let's not do that. Oh. Is it up here, maybe? Nice. We've got our... is that our bed? Yeah, our own little bed. Maybe? Let's check the map. It says your bed. Kind of right where I'm standing, but it doesn't... The chest says I'm going to rob it, so... I'm assuming that's not ours. So let's head back down. Maybe it's, there's another room. Would be nice and shut the door. Okay, yeah, this has to be it. Okay. Yep, so we've got... Oh, we got a leather apron. An armorer's kit. Nice. And yep, I assume that's our bed since we can sit and save there. And here's our chest. Tabs. I'm assuming these are DLC items. Are they in my inventory? Or is it... Okay, yep, we got a leather apron. So those other things must be DLC items that were given to me in the chest. How do we go to actually our inventory? Oh, left? Oh, okay, there we go. So, is there anything we want to drop in here? We could probably drop the food in here. And some of this random stuff. The armorer's kit. We'll keep the bandages, the blacksmith's kit, the tailor's kit. Okay, that should be good. I'll go through these later. These are just, I guess, DLC stuff that came with my version of the game. but we'll just leave those in there for now. And just for the RP, let's go ahead and throw on our leather apron. It looks like it lowers noise, gives us more speed and charisma, but sure, why not? We'll take off our hood. And I think this sword that we forged is actually a little bit better than the other one, so we're gonna equip that as well. And we can throw that in there. The Vagrant's boots as well. Alright. And let's see, can we read these blueprints that we have? Or is that, oh, yeah, learn. Okay. Save your schnapps. And chamomile decoction. Let's go ahead and do the Brunswick pole axe. No, we don't need to see it. The farmer's horseshoe and the work axe. Alright, so let's head out. And it's nice, it says that your personal chest is available by each of your own beds, and all the items you put in are shared across all your personal chests. So that's pretty nice. Let's see, it probably wants us to make one horseshoe and one axe, I would assume. Let's see. It just says get into the wedding party by helping the blacksmith. So let's go ahead and start blacksmithing. We want to make... So if we got iron and Frankfurt steel, which I don't know how hard that's to get, we can make the Brunswick pole axe, but for now we want to make the work axe. And then we also have the horseshoe, but let's go ahead and make the work axe first. Okay. We're gonna take it over here and heat it up. Now it looks like we don't move this one back and forth, it looks like it just heats up. I think that's probably good. So let's go ahead and take that over to the anvil. And we can okay. I think what I'll do is I'll get it to where I use up my stamina, and then I'll flip it over to the other side. It's starting to look like an axe head.
Oof, I'm halfway there.
We might need to take it over and heat it up again. It looks like it's cooling down a bit. Okay, let's take it back over to the anvil. I have to kind of think of it as I'm moving my hammer and not the piece of metal, because it just feels like it's backwards to me. It feels almost inverted. Okay, let's quench and finish. Alright, not bad. I seemed to be able to keep him going with the tune while he was whistling, so I'm hoping that that means that we're getting a good result from this. Alright, we got a new level of our craftsmanship. Not exactly sure what the quality level means there, but we've made it. And then let's go ahead and see if we can also make the horseshoe. Alright, let's go ahead and throw it in the forge here. Get it heated up. Seems like it doesn't take too long. Seems like it actually heated up a lot faster than the sword did. I think we want to get it that nice yellow color. Okay, and let's go ahead and take it over to the anvil, maybe? And let's see. Oh. Okay, we'll flip it over. Get our stamina back here. I know absolutely nothing about forging in real life. I have watched Forged in Fire a good bit, and a buddy of mine does a little bit. I think just like messing around and stuff. But I always like am so amazed by some of the stuff people can make. It's pretty neat. It's something I always thought, man, I'd really like to learn how to do that and actually like, you know, have a little thing and like make knives and stuff out of steel, but I feel like it's just a lot to get set up. I feel like that's not ready. That's awful thick, right? To be a horseshoe. But let's see. I'm surprised there wasn't a tutorial that kind of showed me the quality levels for the different things. Okay, it was successful. It doesn't have a quality level for that one. But let's talk to him.
What do you have for sale?
Are we gonna trade the horseshoe and the axe to him? So it looks like 3.4 and 5.3. Let's exit real
What can
quick.
you do? Farewell, Henry.
Let's see.
You said you have some more interesting work for me. What would that be?
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semine, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semine and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
Those two hands of yours, Ventza and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Alright. So I guess we can go ahead and just trade
What do you have for sale?
the axe and the horseshoe. I didn't know if we actually had to turn it in for a if we had to turn it in for a quest, but I think we can go ahead and sell them. Let's go ahead and haggle with him.
I'd like to
Why
discuss
not?
the
See
price.
if we can get a little bit better
I'm listening.
price for them. Yep, I know how to do that. So let's try and get maybe 9.5.
Is this enough?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more, and we can shake hands.
Oh, he really wants to lower the price. Let's go for an even
Aye,
9.
You'll convince me with that price.
Alright.
Glad you found what you needed, Henry. Take care.
I should have looked and seen if he had...
There's a couple more things I'd like to ask about smithing.
Ask away.
Okay, that's
Thanks.
just all the stuff I saw
That's all I need to know.
earlier. Could you teach
I
me
heard
something?
you could teach me something.
For a few groschen, it's no problem. What is this about?
Okay, for 75 groschen, he can teach us craftsmanship basics, but obviously
What
we
do you have for
don't
sale?
have any money right now. Can we actually just see how many... Oh, we have 14. So obviously we're not going to be able to afford any of this. We can't even afford a hunting sword that we made. Military sword, knight's long sword, common long sword. Does he carry armor? He does. And again, we can't afford any of this. We can almost afford the mail collar. Yeah, seems like it's gonna be pretty pricey. Okay.
Well,
So
thanks
I
for
think
nothing.
we go grab our gambeson and put our apron back, and we try and go find the cart that his guys lost. Grab the miner's hood and I think it was the worn gambeson that we were wearing. I think everything else we're good with. So let's go ahead and equip that again. Miner's hood, worn gambeson. Okay. And we'll throw that in the chest. Throw the leather apron in there and keep everything else. Okay. So we need to head kind of back the way we came. There was an icon over here. I think it was a new quest or something that's available up here. Yeah, new quest there. So maybe let's go up and talk to him real quick and see what this quest is. Maybe it's something we can do while we're already up here. So yeah, that blacksmithing is pretty interesting. I like that. Let's talk to the innkeeper. I think it might be him. You're having it trouble
You're having
with...
problems with the Zheliovites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Zheliovites right away.
Well, if you've got it all figured out, why don't you do it yourself?
Right. And who's going to run the inn in the meantime, eh? Besides, everyone in Zheliov knows us. If someone from here shows up there, they'll get suspicious.
I think Henry's not really
I
interested
don't
in this
care
one.
about some village feud. I'd rather not get tangled up in this.
If you don't want to make some groschen, suit yourself. But if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
We need the money, but I don't know. I think that was the same group of people that that lady was saying we could go and talk to the guy there about training combat with. So we might want to hold off on making them too angry at us. So I think we'll hold off on that quest for a little bit at least. Oh, they actually do have a guardsman here in the little village. Alright, so we're gonna head back the way we came and see if we can't find these two with their cart. Hopefully we find pebbles sooner rather than later. I think while we're down here, they did say something about the stables was down here. Maybe we'll get there and we'll find out that Pebbles is there. So hopefully, like I said, we'll find Pebbles sooner rather than later so we don't have to run on foot everywhere. I do like that you just have like random encounters while you're out on the road. It makes it more rewarding to kind of run from location to location rather than just fast travel everywhere. Which I'm sure I'll be doing in the future just for the sake of time and everything. But I do really enjoy just kind of running around in here. I just love the attention to detail, like the road actually being sunken into the terrain a little bit when you're going through that hill, and like, I don't know, just something about this game just feels so good, just running around in it. I think one of my favorite things about this game that I've noticed is the armor system. How you like put on like certain types of armor underneath other pieces. So like you put your like it was saying about the helmet, you put the padded protection underneath your helmet. Okay, so the road's just taking us south, and then it's gonna loop back around. If I read that correctly, because we're heading to the southeast, and then it'll loop back around into the town. probably could sprint a little bit. I think it will train like my stamina and everything if I do sprint around a little bit. What is this place? Is this on the map? Oh, oops. Yeah. Oh. This is Troskovitz. Okay, this is the town we were in, but I think it wanted us to head... Oh, that's a good ways to the south, actually. To Sami. But yeah, we'll head down there. Old idols. Okay, that's just checking some of the things, making sure it's POI tipster. I'm not sure what exactly that is. But let's go ahead and head south here. I think this is where the direction they said that the horse farm was in. Looks like we got some peasants traveling along on the road.
Good day.
Are you talking to me?
Who else? Gutenberg, the hangman's halter? You really don't remember? Back already, Hans? I thought you'd be gone a lot longer.
Do we know each other?
Of course. It's me, Joachim. We met in Gutenberg. We had that row about who had the right to a better pitch at the market. We nearly crossed swords at the cattle market in the morning. But come evening, we were getting boozed up together at the hangman's halter. You more than me, I reckon, seeing as you don't remember.
Where is it exactly I'm supposed to be coming back from?
You said you were off to Germany to sell your wares. I gave you some trinkets to see if you have any luck hawking them for me there. Didn't you go in the end?
You're a trader, then?
Not quite, Hans. Just a plain old huckster, like yourself.
How's business?
It's been better. Luckily, there are still enough people in Gutenberg who aren't living hand to mouth, but they still chafe at the prices, even though I haven't put them up in years.
Where do you get the goods you sell in Gutenberg?
Wherever I can, Hans. Wherever I can. Every now and then I meet a merchant on the road who's happy to trade with me. Other times I bump into a craftsman in some backwater who makes quality stuff that doesn't cost the earth. So I peddle my wares around the country.
I'm not Hans. I'm Henry.
Yeah, right, Hans. And I'm King Sigismund.
I'm curious to see your wares.
Wares? Trinkets and baubles, more like. But something might catch your eye.
Let's see what he's got. I love how he just refuses to admit that we're not his friend. Looks like he's just got some random stuff. Nothing really worth our time, and he just wanders off. Alright, let's keep going. I'm assuming this is the horse farm up here on our left. Go over here and check it out. I'll have to read through all of our skill points, because I think we do have several points that we can allocate here. Maybe this isn't the horse farm. No, this looks like it's just a small... Oh, sheep. And a puppy. Herd's boy sleepy. Okay. Well, let's keep heading south then, I suppose. Hopefully, the stables that we get to up here won't be quite like the stables we first encounter in the first game, where they're being raided by bandits and everyone's been killed. I thought it was pretty interesting how the beginning somewhat echoed the first one with we're kind of hanging out, we do some training with our sword fighting and getting up to some shenanigans, and then all of a sudden everyone we're with gets killed and we make a daring escape. So it looks like a little wagon convoy being moved around up here. That's pretty interesting. Don't want to run up too close on them.
Christ, there'll be nothing nice left here at this rate.
Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree will still be here long after we're gone.
Okay, so it looks like it's a military convoy of the bailiffs or something. We're gonna just go ahead and pass them, I think. Carts and wagons, new codex entry. This is actually pretty cool. I like this setup, how they have like an outrider in front and then their wagons and footmen bringing up the rear. That's pretty neat. Is this going to be the stables? Oh, this is Sami. Okay. Well, I guess we can go in and see if our blacksmith's wagon is here.
Oh.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you frae. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
Aye. The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Okay, looks like we're just getting into a fist fight immediately.
Go for it, Yorgo. Put him on his ass.
Come on, Yorgo!
Okay, I was trying to riposte there, and he is taking me out, man. Okay. Let's try and get some stamina back. Alright, we're not doing too good here.
Fuck you!
Okay. Let's try that again. Oh, man. Now he doesn't want to attack me. Oh, this guy is actually good. Okay. Well, that didn't go very well at all.
Come on,
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare-arsed, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
You got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
No, that's all. But we should get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
Alright, so we should definitely go see about that horse. I'm thinking that it's probably Pebbles. I didn't walk in here. I'm not sure how to get out. Go this way, I assume. Yeah, he
Excuse me?
was definitely getting the better of me in that fight there. That's rather unfortunate. So let's go see about getting that horse. Let's wash up here. There we go. We've discovered the horse trader.
How can I help you today, friend?
Would you happen to have a cheap horse for sale?
Well, I sell quite a few horses here, but by the looks of you, you must be talking about that grey nag, eh? But all she's good for are sausages. That old bitch won't let anybody touch her. I was already suspicious when that traveller sold her to me. He said he found her running about near the Rock Tower Pond.
Grey, old, and someone found her by the Rock Tower Pond. That's where we were ambushed. That's my horse. That's Pebbles.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
She's my horse. I rode in on her from Ratai, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own. Does it have your brand? It does not. So you are out of luck.
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breath smelled like hell. But I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
Look, it's just one horse. It's not that important, is it?
What do you mean, not important? I sell horses. It's how I make a living.
Ah, well, a horse here or there. What difference does it really make, eh?
Not very
It makes a
convincing,
difference
Henry.
to me, and to Lord Samine as well.
Ah, well. Never mind, then. Fine. I'll buy her from you, then.
That's more like it.
Yeah, we cannot afford that.
I changed my mind.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to get some more money before we can afford to buy Pebbles, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we really have anything that's worth much of anything. We probably should have made a couple more things. We do have this tin badge. Maybe we could sell that. I don't know if he would even buy that. No, he probably wouldn't buy that from me, huh? I think he, let's trade.
Show me your wares.
Let's see if we can sell this to him. We want to sell. Okay, the only thing he'd buy is the hunter's belt. So let's find someone else and maybe they can, unfortunately, I don't think there's any traders here in Sami, so we might have to run back and
Greetings.
We might have to run back and trade at that other town before we are able to purchase Pebbles back. But that's okay. I might go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll just bring you guys back once I have the money. Alright, so we are back here at the stables. I have gone back and made some money, so we should now have
I'd like to buy a
enough
horse.
to
All you have to do
purchase
is pick the
Pebbles.
right one, then hand over the groschen. I will take care of the rest.
To be honest, it's my first time buying a horse.
Then make sure to take your time and choose wisely. Your first horse is your first horse, after all. Of course, if you ever wanted to exchange it, there's no problem. I will simply deduct the price of your old horse from the new one. Have you taken a look at our horses? You do know they differ in more than just the color of their coat, right?
I've already had a look at them.
Tell me then, which one do you like?
So
I'm
let's
sure
see if
you
we can
take
haggle
good
with him a
care
little
of
bit.
Pebbles, but I just can't accept that price.
Let's see if we can get him down. We'll try 55.
Satisfied?
Well, if you offer a little bit more, we can make a deal.
Yikes, I only have 59 coins. Let's see if we'll go for 58.
I'll take it.
Alright.
And to tell the truth, I'm glad to be getting rid of that mare.
Great. Pebbles is mine again.
I trust you'll be satisfied. I'll get the horse ready for you and teach you to call him over. It will take a bit of time.
The stable master is preparing your new old
Don't forget
horse.
to get some proper tack as well.
You can equip your horse with a saddle and other tack. Move the selected tack from your inventory to the horse bag by pressing square. Go to the horse tab and insert the item into the horse slot. Alright, so let's inspect our horse. We have 135 stamina, 200 capacity, 33 speed, 7 courage, and 40 value. So, dang, they overcharged just for poor Pebbles. But that's okay. Alright, so a fast horse is a great companion and will ease your travels and provide you with a tactical advantage while mounted. Horse gait. A horse can travel at 3 speeds: trot, canter, and gallop. Just spur it on and it will speed up. You can see what speed you're riding at by the icon above your stamina bar. Horse's stamina works the same as Henry's. While it has stamina to spend, it can travel at maximum speed. If you spur it on while its stamina bar is empty, it will buck you off. So triangle to call our horse, X to mount, L3 to speed up, and R3 to slow down. Okay. Triangle to dismount, hold circle to rear up. Your horse's resolve determines how long it will gallop on its own before slowing down. Every spur raises your horse's resolve slightly, but if you keep spurring it on over its maximum capacity, it won't speed up anymore and might buck you off. If you ride along a path, you won't have to turn. Your horse will follow the path on its own. That's kind of nice. Just like Henry, your horse has its own inventory, and equipping a horse tack allows you to increase capacity. Your horse's inventory is one of the tabs in Henry's inventory, and it is available whenever your horse is. You can transfer items from Henry's inventory to your saddlebag to relieve yourself of weight of your items you don't currently need. Simply select it. Okay. The horses can be equipped with a bridle, harness, horseshoes, and a saddle. Equipment affects the horse's abilities, can make it faster, able to carry more, or even less likely to spook. Square to move items to the saddle bag or back. Okay. So we need to go and meet up with our new companions here. Sir Jan Samin. Let's go.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Alright, let's go ahead and mount up on Pebbles here. Let's follow the Lord.
Sir.
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
They did.
I'll say it for you. Henry got his arse kicked. You know, you're as strong as an ox.
And why wouldn't he be, with all he eats and drinks? But what can we do with you, Henry, if even a drunken Moravian brawler can beat you? We could get into all sorts of tricky situations along the way.
That's true, Henry. But there's something we can do about that. I think Lord Sameen here could teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, why not? What do you say, youngster? Fancy a bit of training?
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
I like this follow button. It's nice that we don't have to worry about trying to match their speed. I always felt like no matter how fast or slow I traveled, I could never get quite the exact speed of whoever I was riding with in the last game. So that is a nice little convenience. So to get the money, I went back up to the blacksmith and I made a couple extra swords and horseshoes.
Charlie, tell the youngster here what's what.
Oh. Okay.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on a mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
All right.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it. I also looked through the saddlebags and found an old jupon, and something that could pass for a helmet.
That's
you better
good.
take it, so you last at least a little while.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
I love that we got a gnarly old helmet, gambeson, and padded coif. That's pretty funny. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip the gambeson here. Which, yeah, it gives us only, looks like 2 better slashing. But, hey. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. And then let's equip our padded coif and our helmet here. And also this club we'll equip. Alright. I guess I could have equipped it as a second weapon here.
Are you ready?
Which I think if we go like that, and... Yep.
Alright, let's do
Alright,
it.
let's see what we can do here. Oh! He is not messing around. He just attacked me right away. Oh, he didn't block that, though.
Jesus, I'm hit.
Yeah, that's the point.
No chance.
It's interesting that he's also using club and not a sword. We need to back up. We're out of stamina.
No chance.
Okay. I feel like when I accidentally miss one,
Bandage, quick.
Whew. I hope that's enough.
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he's saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
oh, nice.
Isn't that a bit too much, gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and equip that shield then. So we've got a good set of gnarly equipment here. Yeah, I want to have that equipped, I think. There we go. And might as well wash up since this is here. Oh, and they were kind enough to heal me to full health as well, so that's good. Alright, let's go ahead and mount back up. Yeah, I feel like when I
needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trusty.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit a church and a tavern in turn. There's no helping a dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
I feel like whenever I miss the parry, I get stuck in like a loop where I can't actually block anything, and then I run out of stamina and I'm just stuck getting pounded. So I'll have to definitely watch out for that in the future.
I wouldn't want that.
That guy just insulted my horse. It's pretty rude. Alright, we've made it to Truskowitz.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
Alright, let's head over and talk to the bailiff. Might actually be over that other way. Yep, here we go. Let's see what the bailiff has to say.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semin would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semin is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand. Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Alright, so let's go back and tell Lord Semin what we found out. Alright, here we go.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yichin.
Sir, I can send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Give over with that. I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
Well, I'm definitely happy to have Pebbles back. It'll definitely make traveling a little bit easier. They're having a little bit of problem with that part of the road there. They keep zigzagging back and forth. Yeah, having Pebbles will definitely make getting around a lot easier. And I also did pick some of my skills. I put some of my skill points into strength, crafting, and Houndmaster. For the Houndmaster skills, I chose... Oh, well.
So,
there we go.
St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Okay. Investigate the area of the crossroads by the cemetery, off to the left. Okay. Yeah, I put some points into Houndmaster because I feel like once we get Mutt back, that'll probably be pretty good to have. He'll be able to help us out in combat, and also I picked a skill that helps him be able to find items for us. Don't really know what I'm looking for right now, just keeping an eye out. Did we go too far and leave the area? Yep, we did. Okay, so...
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
Okay. So we know they definitely went this way.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then. Gnarly! Back here!
Okay, we're gonna mount up and continue on our journey.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones. You'll have the cart back.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg, while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
It's not my place to talk of such things, sir.
See, Gnarly? At least the lad knows his place and the order of the world.
Or he's afraid to speak his mind, sir.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
When's the last time I ate something?
Yeah, they think I'm a commoner, so definitely didn't think I should be voicing my opinion about anything. And also we chose the soldier start, so I don't think we have a very high charisma, so that probably would not go well. Nope.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right now. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir. I need something to eat.
I think I did bring some food with me. Let me check real quick. We can grab something little to eat. I did not. That's okay. We have water, but I don't think... I don't know if that actually gives us any nourishment or not, but... Okay, so let's head back along the road and see if our missing cart is sitting anywhere. Oh, here's another thing of charcoal. Could it possibly have gone down here? I have a feeling we're gonna get ambushed when we go down here. Looks like apples and stuff probably fell off the cart as well. We've discovered Apollonia. Like... Okay, I thought maybe that was going to be a cave, but it looks like it's just a little alcove there. Surely the cart itself couldn't have gone all the way down here. Yeah, I think we've gone too far. Let's start heading back. Unless it's down in the ravine. Oh. Well, here we found it. Investigate the area.
Blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road. Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
So yeah, it's warned us to keep our eyes peeled, so I feel like we're definitely going to get ambushed now.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot.
Okay.
My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Yeah, I think they definitely did.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune.
Oh,
if
I
you
hear
had the
voices.
Roadmaker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils, holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheel. Oh,
listen.
Yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
She might be hexed, or maybe a witch. You see hexes everywhere. It ain't that strange. Even my uncle.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly. But I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
I was hoping maybe there'd be an option to take his crossbow with us, but let's definitely crouch down here.
It ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs? What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the tavern.
You two don't know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumble was a priest. He showed me holy pictures and taught me a lot.
Aye, Stumble was a priest.
Whoa.
Pigs can fly. And Ghouls' name is really Sophie. For a wench, he's got a miserable
Those
pair of
definitely aren't the
tits on him.
blacksmith's hands.
Looks like there's at least 3 of them. They might ask me.
You don't.
Oh.
I'll kill you.
So yeah, it looks like there's 3 of them over there. Let's get back to Lord Sami. I think we might have been seen. I was trying to get a little bit closer to make sure there was only 3, but did they go up here? Are they already fighting? Yep. Okay. Here we go.
He's had it.
Alright. That was pretty simple.
Get ready
Alright.
to leave this life.
Too slow. Nice try.
Alright. Took them out easy enough.
Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Hopefully we can loot them.
This day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Well, we can't ask them now.
Oh, well. That's how it goes sometimes.
But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Give me a moment.
Hurry up, lad.
I want to,
Something to eat.
Yeah, well, first of all, can we eat out of this? Yeah, let's steal some food. So Henry stops complaining about being hungry. I love that he just carries around a spoon with him. He's obviously not taking the spoon out of the bowl because it's still there. But let's see what we can steal from these guys. Dried meat, sure. Corrosion. Door and chest keys. I think that's probably all we need to take from him. Sure, let's grab a coif. Yep, let's grab those. Some moonshine. And from you, grimy skullcap. Dried apple. Okay, and then let's check the chest. Potions and a bandage. I don't think we're worried about the walnuts. And that's probably all. We have a hunting sword, so don't think we need to worry about that. Okay. So, oh wait, looks like there's another chest down here. Oh, nice. Another kettle. A pommel. Okay, we'll grab these because those are all crafting materials. Alright, so that looks like it might be everything then. Alright, so let's go ahead and tell them we're ready to go.
We can get going. That's just grand. Let's go then.
I love that they just watched me just pick their pockets and rob all the bandits.
You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
It makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Well, this is gonna go well, I'm sure.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
I wish he would have hit the guy in the armor.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Yeah, I'm gonna try and take down the unarmored guys first. And then, maybe double team up on the mailed guy. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, that was close. Alright.
You're going to get back with us! He's got no chance alone!
Let's get off the hill here. He's definitely a little bit slower,
Bad luck.
with that axe. Okay, that time it didn't even give me an option to parry, possibly because I'm winded.
I'm here.
Alright, I got him. Nice. Alright, let's try and take this guy out. Let's come up behind him. Alright. And now the armored guy.
Slice him up. Yeah.
Alright.
They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
Alright, so he definitely ran off. Let's see. We came in from over there. He ran off somewhere in this direction, I think. Oh, it might just show me where he went. Let's try and track him down. If we have to fight him... Oh, there we go.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Yeah, I think we can definitely intimidate him.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
You never know what might happen, friend. Much bigger and stronger fellas than you tried to wring my neck before. So I'll take my chances with you.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Can't you think of any other way out of this?
Well, you could let me go.
That's
Why
not gonna
would
happen.
Maybe for coin.
Now keep your damn coin. None of that. You won't yield.
Oh, I told you. No.
All right. I was hoping for a peaceful end to it. But if that's how you want it...
You swine!
Oh, dang. Alright.
Damn! I'm bleeding! Hey! Fuck that!
Alright. Let's see if he has anything on him. We'll grab that. Oh, we got a map. Okay. Alright, let's head back to Lord Sameen. Sameen, I think is how you say his name. Fight definitely could have gone better. I have definitely a lot of practice to get in. But I guess we handled that large fight all in all fairly well, I guess. Let's see about stripping these guys first. Let's grab that. I don't know if that's really any better than ours, but... And let's grab the shield while we're at it. Yeah, the axes take a minute to get used to because they're so much slower than the swords. Oh, he's still alive. Let's grab the bow and arrows because you never know. And the Groshen. And let's see, I think they had a chest. That guy's still alive. Can we talk to him? Yeah, let's...
Please, let me go.
Okay. Yeah, let's check their chest. Open bassinet. Some crafting pieces. hides and a cup. The hide seems to be worth a good bit, and the cup, we'll take that as well. Alright, let's see if there's anything else around here that we can loot. Doesn't seem like it. So let's talk to Sir Sameen.
I had to kill him, unfortunately. He refused to surrender.
Don't feel bad about it, lad. He'd have swung anyway. At least you gave him a quick end.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Sameen. Want a ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with his hands.
What's going to happen to that other hand?
We'll see. He was tied up, and he swears he's innocent. Either way, Gnarly will get it out of him. I'd like to find out what actually happened.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
Well, it would have been nice if we could have got some of that armor off that better armed guy, but that's okay. We did get a couple pieces we'll be able to look through here.
I swear, it's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the cart to Gules.
Shut up, Francie. You both told me you'll bring me the cart, and then you try to fuck me over.
So, you wanted to steal the cart for yourself, and you still got caught?
I didn't want to steal anything. That was Vencer.
Bollocks. You confessed when we caught you.
Only because you forced me to.
Well, you're prize idiots in any case. If you hadn't gone around the rocks, you could have got away. But I've got a big heart, so I sent the lads to give you a hand. And I didn't trust you in the slightest. For good reason. Although...
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realize you can't execute me just like that.
That depends. By rights, I should send a plea to the royal court to ask if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. And parchment's expensive. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily take the risk and cut your head off without permission.
I can see how much you respect the rule of law here.
You're quite the joker. Invoking the law, are you?
And what will happen to me?
I'd rather not say anything if I don't have to.
You?
Yeah, there we
Hard
go.
to say. We'll see what kind of mood Lord Sameen's in. But with the wedding and all, I wouldn't get your hopes up.
But I didn't do anything. It was all Vencer. I swear on my ma's soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Every good-for-nothing I've dragged to the gallows swore on his ma. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was pure as the driven snow. But this arsehole don't think twice about damning her. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
Ain't it grand you're here to make that clear for us? And now shut it, the two of you. I don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
I think once we get back, we'll go through all of our armor that we picked up and see what's worth equipping and what's worth selling. And then we will head back to the blacksmith to let him know what happened. And I guess eventually we're going to have to think about finding Sir Hans and see what's happened to him since he's run off.
Right, we're in Troskovitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Sabine sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Wet behind the ears? You're a bit young for that kind of talk, Captain.
Ah, if only.
Alright. So let's go ahead and call our horse here. There she is. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out all of our equipment we picked up. We have a knight shield. It is a little bit faster, it looks like. But it looks like it might be damaged. Then we have the hunting bow and some arrows, which let's equip that in our second slot here, just because I don't think we'll really be using the mace too much. We also picked up a couple helmets. We have the old helmet, the skull cap, a kettle hat, and this open bassinet. So it looks like they're actually all worse. Though the open bassinet is pretty damaged. I'm curious if it will be better if it gets repaired. So then we also picked up a long gambeson and the ordinary coat, which it just goes in a completely new slot, so we might as well go ahead and equip that. And the worn gambeson. Okay. And then we picked up some coatiers. It looks like this one's a little bit better, so let's go ahead and equip that. Let's equip the leather gloves. And that should be everything. Now, I know in the last game, if you used a bow without the van braces until your archery got to a certain level, you actually would take damage when you fired it. So, I think we're gonna...
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
See what we can do with that. We'll have to get some skill in it. So we need to head this direction and head back to the blacksmith here. But I think that's where we're going to end it today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, tracking down the lost blacksmith helpers there, finding the cart. After this, we may have to go... I don't know if it was like exclusive that we
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
We can either choose the blacksmith or the miller, but I think this should probably be all the help that we needed for the blacksmith, so we'll see if we have to head down to the miller next. But like always, guys, any comments you have, feel free to leave them down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.